CIC of the EFF, Mr. Julius Malema. It's the Aubrey Masango Show. My name is JJ Tavan, standing in for Aubrey Masango, who's under the weather today. I'll be standing in for him today and tomorrow. Welcome. Of course, you can call us on 011-883-0702. We're going to take some calls towards the bottom of the hour, so don't necessarily call now, because you'll wait for a whole half an hour. We're going to have a conversation with Mr. Malema and then take some of your calls to interact straight up to 10 o'clock. Julius, thank you so much for coming here. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time. How is it going? How are the preparations for Monday going?
All is good. The good thing with the protest is such that you don't have to organize a stage, sound, or anything of that sort. You ought to just mobilize the people, agitate the crowd, conscientize the communities about the problems they are confronted with, and leave it up to them to decide if they want to join the picket lines or not.
Why do you think this is the most effective tool right now to bring the country to a standstill? I'm sure you have heard throughout the last few weeks, different views of people saying, no, just not do it. Others saying, we are going to destroy the economy if you do it. In your view, why is this the most effective thing that is needed right now in the times that we are in?
We've done everything. We've tried to hold the president accountable in parliament. We've tried to hold the president accountable through the courts. We've left the ruling party to do the right thing by holding him accountable and remove him if possible. All of that hasn't worked. And this is one of the democratic options we have. And it ought to be exercised, and we're doing exactly that. So it can't be that it is the only thing that we've been doing.
Yeah.
We are in courts as well as we speak now about the secret ballot, which did not take place during the debate on the panel report, demanding that the secret ballot should be implemented in order for the outcome to be credible in relation to the panel report.
Yeah.
So picket lines are the most effective way of getting the attention of the authorities. And even before Monday, the authorities are shaking in their boots. Where have you ever seen it that the whole security cluster gets to be called to address the nation about what's going to happen on Monday? The mistake they make is to make Lamola speak. I mean, who will not join a march because Lamola spoke? Like you saw Lamola on TV say, because of Lamola.
No, because your deputy. You didn't say that 10 years ago.
No, but I'm saying it now that it can't persuade you not to join the march. It can't scare you not to join the march. So there's nothing they can do. It's too late.
Are there legitimate fears about the fact that while the march, is in a sense a protest tool that the EFF has chosen, that it is not universally agreed by others who have the same concerns that you have about power crisis, about corruption, about all the things that are going wrong, all the wheels that are coming off? Asked differently, do you think that it would have been more effective, or it could make the protest more effective, should we have mobilized all levers of opposition to start with, levers of opposition parties in parliament, NGOs that are sharing your views, etc.? Or do you think that there's no issue about it being more universal to have an impact?
Well, we all like white supervision. That anything that is not approved by white is not acceptable. If Steenhuisen was to announce the same thing that we have announced, you would have gone with it. The problem is that it's a black child of a domestic worker. Who is he to tell us anything? And the white give it upon themselves to supervise black bodies. We marched with the DA against Zuma. Where were these concerns? These are artificial concerns because of that, self-imposed supervision over black skin. And we shouldn't allow that. I personally have taken a conscious decision to challenge the white authority and make it realize that it has got no responsibility to supervise us, and to conscientize black people that you can do it without white approval.
If we
seek no white approval.
If we park white approval, what about black parties? I mean, have they supported your cause in terms of joining?
We have extended the invitation
for
to
them
everyone.
to be part.
Yes, we have extended the invitation to everyone.
What has been the response?
The response has been very positive. Many of them, some are in court on the 20th on the same issues. Some have said they will join the picket lines wherever they are.
Yeah.
And it's an acceptable thing. But if you listen to the concern, especially from our people, it's not genuine. It's seeking to appear better than others. You speak well, you're more clever than them. That type of an attitude. And we can't, that is the same attitude we want to liberate. So we can't entertain it.
Let's deal with what
But let's look at this. Okay, you're about to ask me about Mbalula. Right?
Yeah, let's deal with what he's saying.
What is he saying?
Do you have that clip from Mbalula? Maybe let's play that and we can tackle it.
Other people think of shutdowns which are not going to happen. You will have people marching, but the economy will not be shut down. Because shutdown after shutdown, how do you shut something that is crumbling? When we are working to basically make it work, and then you demand a president who's democratically elected to step aside. Ramaphosa to step aside in next. That thing is not going to happen. Our people do not care who becomes the premier, who becomes a minister. All what they want is how do we resolve their problems? The pothole ki tse di re shebile. Wa kena nthatisi mo mangaumo re tlo mo etsa mayor. No regret.
So in addition to this, and I would like you to respond to some of the assertions that he's making, right? He's saying, should there be violence on Monday, the EFF leadership will have to take responsibility.
Yes.
How do you respond to that?
I didn't hear that in the clip, but we can't take responsibility for things we have not sanctioned. We have not sanctioned violence. It is the responsibility of the law enforcement to always maintain peace and order in society. Well, within the marches and pickets of the EFF, there will be marshals, there will be security to make sure that agent provocateurs are isolated and are hand delivered by the EFF to the authorities, because we do not subscribe to violence. And JJ, we have run big marches. Mbalula is going to try and run a march on Friday. We have run big marches and we have never engaged in violence. But let's look at this. The ANC has got a march on Friday. We never said anything about it.
In other words, nobody's complaining.
And on Friday, on a working day, they're going to shut down Tshwane. We're not saying anything about their march. The DA marched to the ANC and then shut down Johannesburg, disturbed traffic during the week. No one said anything. But these stepchildren of South Africa, who don't have rights equal to other children, should not be allowed to do the same thing that other children are doing. And South Africans do not stand up to protect the EFF that they are doing exactly what you are doing.
And business also came out saying, we are going to shut down the economy. Jobs are going to be lost.
This one says, the problem of illiteracy, they don't know how the economy works. Mbalula, school, that's where school comes in. He says there is no shutdown that is not going to happen. People are going to march there. All of business said they are closing on Monday. What is his understanding of shutdown? The problem of illiteracy. That's where it comes in. Transnet said no truck, no train moves. The truck owners and associations have issued warnings. No trucks, no anything moves. The big business, the small business said no one must come to work, including the schools have said we're closing because there is this shutdown. What is he talking about? This is a problem of illiteracy mixed with babalas. You don't know what you are talking about. You're just hallucinating and blowing hot air.